It's the season for wild garlic, and today I'm going to show you how to whip up a wild garlic pesto right in your own home, and it's super easy. And if you stay tuned, I'm also going to show you how to knock that into a super easy midweek tea or lunch that everyone's going to be like, wow, where have you got that from? Anyway, let's jump straight into this one.
Pizza Too Many cooking and unboxing videos.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for joining me. And as I've just said, I'm going to be showing you how to make a wild garlic pesto. This stuff at the minute, wild garlic, it smells fantastic in here. It's abundant in loads and loads and loads of places that you are allowed to go and pick it. Now, thanks to my colleague James, he's picked this from a little spot next to his hotel and B&B that he runs in the Peak District. He's brought me this in. All we've done is we've washed this and we've just picked a couple of stalks off. That is it. And I've brought a load home to do this video tonight. So what we're going to do, so I'm going to use the Ninja Foodi for two things. I'm going to toast the pine nuts, and I'm also going to cook some spaghetti in this as well later. And I've got the Ninja touchscreen blender and food processor. I've got the food processor attachment on today, and that's what I'm going to be using to blend up the pesto as well. Then other ingredients you're going to need are some good olive oil. So I've got some extra virgin olive oil. Pine nuts, now these are optional. Obviously not everyone likes nuts, or they might be allergic to it. A good alternative as well to pine nuts for this particular one is chestnut, because the flavours complement each other really well. And I've actually got some cheddar instead of the traditional sort of parmesan. Again, I think the flavour goes really well with the wild garlic. I've got some lemon. I'm going to give this a squeeze of lemon at the end just to get some citrus to cut through the sort of grease of the olive oil. And I'll put a bit of salt and pepper in as well as we're going. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to toast the pine nuts in the Ninja, and it's dead easy. I've got the pot, it's empty, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to tip these in. I'm going to close the lid, and I'm going to come around and switch it on. Okay, and I'm going to turn on the grill. That puts it on at 240 degrees for 10 minutes. I'm just going to press go. We won't need the full 10 minutes. We just want to lightly toast these to start bringing out that nutty flavour. So a couple of minutes in, and I'm just going to give these a little stir with a rubber spatula. And don't worry, I'll show you when they're done. The smell is amazing. It's coming off these pine nuts and the garlic. This garlic's really, really pungent, really strong. Right, the pine nuts have now been going for about 7.5 minutes on grill, and they're pretty much done. I'll put a little picture next to me so you can see what they look like. And they smell amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip these back into the glass as well so you can see. There we go, nice and toasted. Really, really warm still. There's a couple of stragglers just left in the pot. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pot back in, and I am going to then put some water in the pot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this water to the boil to cook some spaghetti for later on, because I'm going to coat the spaghetti in some of this beautiful pesto that we're about to make. So I'm going to move this a little bit over to one side, and let's get this, change the settings. Okay, sear and saute, so it's on high. There we go. So that's going to bring that water to the boil, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a little bit of this olive oil in the water, and also a little bit of salt. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the food processor over, because my plug's on this side. I'm going to plug it in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick some of these wild garlic flowers off as I come across them. I'm going to save these for just a little bit of garnish later on. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend some of these up. Firstly with olive oil. Now I'm doing it this way because I want to transfer some of this green colour into the olive oil. So it's not only about the flavour, it's about the colour as well. So I'm going to really put quite a lot of this. Any bad leaves obviously pull out. I'm going to put quite a lot in, and then I'm going to put some olive oil in. Obviously if you are picking it and it's not your land, make sure you've got the landowner's permission before you do, and make sure you do wash it, because who knows what's been near it. So I think we're nearly there for the first round. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil in to start with. Let's get the lid on. Okay, then I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to just go to high. I'll dribble a little bit more olive oil in. So we've now gone in with about 200 ml of olive oil. And then I'm just going to push this down with the spatula. Now that it's going, and we're actually just going to keep going. I'm going to put some more wild garlic in this. Any of you guys watching ever done anything with wild garlic that's not pesto? Let me know in the comments. Have you done any like compound butters to serve with some steak or anything like that? Let me know in the comments. And obviously this is traditionally taking the place of the basil in the pesto. So back on. It's looking amazing now, but as you can see, it soon goes down to nothing. I've only got 300 ml in total, and I've probably used 200 ml of oil so far. So you soon get through quite a lot of this garlic. I'm going to go in with a little bit more olive oil now. Looking really nice now. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with some of the pine nuts, some of the cheese, a bit of salt and pepper. So good pinch of pepper, good pinch of salt, maybe 2. Pine nuts, and some of the cheddar. And it's back on with the lid. Then we're going to add some more oil. I'm going to do it again. And look at this, it's looking absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do next is, smells fantastic. I'm then going to go in with a squeeze of lemon juice. Okay, so I've got fresh lemon. All the lemons I'm getting at the minute seem to have loads of seeds in, so I'm just going to do it into my hand so that I can get the pips. I love a little bit of lemon juice in a pesto. Just a little bit of acidity. Okay, on again. I'm going to give this another final blend up. And there we have it, the pesto bit is done. And I'll put a little picture up next to me so you can see what it's like right now. It's proper vibrant green, like luminous, and the smell is amazing. It's going to go really well with some pasta. Now my water is boiling, as you can probably see from a little bit of steam, so I'm going to go in with the spaghetti. So I've got just half a packet of standard spaghetti that you buy at the supermarket. Linguine go really well with this, or tagliatelle, but I've just got some spaghetti. All I'm going to do is just twist it and drop that in, and that'll work its way into the water. Right, not long now on this pasta, so I said I'd show you how to save it. So I've got some little jars, that got the rubber lids like the Kilner jars, and what you can do is you can put some of this in one of these jars. Gonna get the spatula, get it all out. Don't want to waste any, because let's face it, these ingredients, although the garlic's free, the rest of the ingredients aren't particularly cheap. Okay, so these are nearly full, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil over the top. So if I do this one, so you can see, a little bit of olive oil over the top. And that is just going to help to maintain the pesto. Lid on, and then that will stay in your fridge easily for 2 weeks. So you've got about a 2-week shelf life on this, depending on obviously how you use it. If you don't keep dipping in it, maybe 3, but 2 weeks at a push, I would say. Then make another batch. If it's lasting longer than that, just make less. Okay, so I've got a small one and a big one. Now, not only with this pasta can you use it, it's cracking on pizzas. So I'm going to be getting the pizza oven going soon, and I'm going to be doing some of the wild garlic pesto pizzas as well with some mozzarella. It's going to be fantastic. So next, let's get this pasta dish put together with some of this pesto. Right, the pasta is cooked, so I'm going to switch this off, and I'm going to get the bowl that I had the water in earlier. I'm going to get the pasta out. It's just cooked, so al dente. I've not got a colander handy, otherwise I would have just used a colander, but there we go. Nearly done. And then I'm going to put some of this pesto that we've just made straight into it. So I'm going to be quite generous. Okay, I'm going to go with 3 to start with. I'm just going to carefully mix this around, because I don't want the pasta to end up all broken. Okay. I'm going to go in with one more. Yeah, I'd say that looking good. So let's get some on the plate. Go with a touch more. Nice. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go on with a little bit of the cracked black pepper, a little bit of salt, some of the pine nuts, and we've got a couple of these flowers just to garnish it from the wild garlic. Like so. Let me know in the comments what you think, and then we'll have a little try. There we have it. Let's have a taste. If I can eat some of this without getting it everywhere. That is, it's beautiful. Really, really good. I've got to say, I'm not a massive pasta fan, as some of you probably already know, but really nice. And you know what? The flowers, they are edible. It's really important as well that if you are picking wild garlic, try and look for garlic that hasn't got too many flowers, because it means the leaves are going to be a little bit tougher, a little bit bitter. So it is better to try and get the ones without loads and loads of flowers. But overall, if it is a bit bitter, just put a little bit of sugar in with it, and that'll balance it and you'll be fine. I really think you should have a go at this. Go out, get some wild garlic and see what you can make. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, what have you made with wild garlic? Have you done anything in your Ninja before? Are you going to give this a go? And head over to Ninja Foodi World on Facebook, the page that I run, and stick me some pictures up of what you've made so we can all see. And if you've never been there, come and say hello. Right, until next time everyone, I look forward to seeing you again very soon for the next video. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe bell as well, and then hitting the notifications icon so you don't miss another video. Thanks very much for watching everyone. I'll see you again next time.
One pizza too many.